It can bring together so many people at one time.
When the OUTSOUTH Queer Film Festival is in full swing,
You see hundreds of people, one community, seated here to watch a film.
Chuck Wheeler likes to look at Fletcher Hall inside the historic Carolina Theater as a safe haven.
Lets them know they're not alone, and perhaps gives them the courage to be more openly queer.
For almost 30 years, it's drawn thousands to Durham, North Carolina. It's now the second largest LGBTQ plus film festival in the Southeast. Chuck is its coordinator.
As a child, I was considered a sissy, which is a code word for gay.
He remembers growing up in rural North Carolina, calling himself a witness to two major turning points in American history, the Stonewall riots and civil rights movement.
We're living in this perfect world, my sister and I. And then we go outside and we see that it's just not that way, that there are battles to be fought, there are rights to be won.
Inspired by their audacity to stand up for what they believed in, yet no courage to do it himself.
What does one do when they're perceived as different? Oftentimes they try to be like others. So act straight, have a girlfriend.
Chuck has had people along the way try to reach him because they recognized he felt like an outsider. One of the first was his 7th grade teacher.
So one day, out of the blue, she comes and brings me a book, and the book was Walt Whitman's Leaves of Grass. And the only thing she said to me, she was like, "I'm giving you this book because I want you to know you're not alone."
A graduate of Duke University, Chuck majored in art, but his love for film started there as he joined an organization that allowed him and others to curate films and show students. Film also gave him the freedom to come out of the closet after college in the 70s.
When you talk to any gay person, LGBTQ+, they'll focus on club life being what gave them the freedom to be gay.
It also allowed him to meet his husband, Bill. They've been together now for almost 50 years. By 1995, a committee launched the Salute to Pride, now known as the OUTSOUTH Queer Film Festival, and it was met with resistance by a Christian coalition.
It's like, you can't do this, these people are perverse, you can't celebrate, people who don't fit the mold of heterosexuality, people who are sinning in God's eyes.
But with the Carolina Theater and District Attorney's support, the show got the green light.
The DA saw the films. He said publicly he had seen worse on television, and the festival went ahead.
Next year marks 30 years that the OUTSOUTH Queer Film Festival has been making a major impact, telling the stories of LGBTQ plus people on the big screen. Chuck hopes it lets them know they are not alone, like the message that came with the book he was given in 7th grade. Today, accepting the Out100 award with pride.
I think of this as the paramount award in our community.
Akilah Davis, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.